Good morning, everybody. How are we doing this morning? Well, a few things have changed around here, and we kind of got to be quick about it because we're late to go somewhere. But I did get this field over here planted to canola, and the field that wraps around the buildings over there is also canola. Good morning, Twister. I just got done feeding him, and he seems to be doing pretty good. Since the last time we spoke, all of our fields have been worked. Watch out, buddy. We'll go around you, bud. And the field across the way here has been slurried and properly fertilized for grass. Few things have changed, not very many. We did get that all course plowed, you saw that, and slurried, added a little fertilizer where it was needed, got this field all worked in, and it is cultivated and ready for planting, although I'm not sure what we're going to do with it. We did have to exchange our cultivator. Unfortunately, our old cultivator just, I don't know what's wrong with it. I think some of the bearings went bad in it, but we found one that doesn't have any bearings. It's just a drag harrow, basically, and we just exchanged it, you know. But we are kind of low on money now. And today I said we were late for an appointment, and the appointment is actually not really an appointment. There is an antique tractor show going on in town. And as you can see, the Massey here is all spiffied up, along with all of our other tractors. Even the old combine is over here. We cleaned it up. It still doesn't run very well, but I'm selling everything that I have rebuilt that's over here. If it'll sell, I mean, you know, if it will, it will. Except for this Massey, no matter what, it stays with us. But the dealership is sponsoring this, so as you can see, there is a lot of vehicles here. In fact, we are 8 minutes late getting here, but it looks like we really don't have too many people here. But we'll get over here and we'll put our Massey in line where it's supposed to be. Seems like there's quite a bit more since I brought my original stuff over. We were supposed to be over here next to our Claws Combine. I don't know if we can fit in there or not. Yeah, it looks like somebody else brought some other Masseys in, so we'll just park right here on the end. Well, that's kind of tight area too. We'll just kind of park like this. That ought to work, I would think. Yeah, I think that'll work. But yeah, there's a lot of equipment here, and it's really, boy, the camera's having a hard time with this. But there's a lot of equipment here. We'll kind of go over it from the start to the finish, just see what people have brought in. Now, like I said, all of our stuff is for sale except for our Massey. But let's look and see what some people have brought in. Somebody's brought in a Volvo BM. It's a nice looking tractor. A couple of little Porsche diesel tractors. A Bolinder Monktail Terrier. I think that's made by Volvo as well. Oh, looky here, some old American equipment. Well, American branded. Got a McCormick W4 Super, a McCormick Farmall Super MD, a Farmall 560, John Deere 710, an old John Deere A, John Deere 620, and an 850 diesel. Let's see, this is a John Deere Lance. Very, very nice. Lance Fort, very nice. And this is, a John Deere Lance double, custom made double. with some really interesting tires on it and rims. Those are cool. And then this is a Lance Bulldog. Very, very nice. This is the car style one that you could have your tractor as a car or as a drivable vehicle, or as a tractor, I should say. Looks like we've got a nice old Model T here with a brass radiator. Very, very nice. Of course, you know our tractor. Oh, here's a Unimog. Those are such nice vehicles. Nice old vehicles. And, of course, our Ford. And you already know our wonderful Iker that we rebuilt, the one that came with the farm. And this Iker is a two-wheel drive version of ours with a few less cylinders. It's the Mammoth 2, and ours is the Wooten 2. So, yeah, a little bit different. You can see quite a bit of difference, you know, in the size of the hood and the amount of cylinders in the engine, but very nice. Here's our Fordson Super Major that we redid, and our Fordson 27N. And here is just a regular standard N that somebody brought in. And then here's our Fordson, just regular old Fordson tractor. These are some of the new tractors they brought in just to display them, like this Massey 6S, a Lamborghini Mach 250. Nice looking tractor. Interesting color too. I like it. A Landini. I hadn't heard from them before, but still a nice looking tractor. A McCormick. Let's see, that's a X7.618. I'm not familiar with it. Nice looking tractor though. And then of course New Holland T7. Those I assume were brought in by the dealership. Oh, looks like we got some Dutes equipment. Here's a Agristar 320. It's a nice looking little tractor. It's kind of a small tractor, but I wouldn't necessarily call this old. It looks newer, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a little bit older. I don't know. Here's a Dutes D6206. Nice looking old tractor. Here's an Agristar. Another one I wouldn't necessarily call it old, but it's a nice tractor. Ooh, a DX140. Now that's a little bit older of a tractor. Still a very good tractor. An Agrafol. Never heard of them. Not a bad looking little tractor. And this is, it's a debadged Belarus. Nice little old Belarus. And here's a original Belarus right here. Man, look at this old thing. Nice looking old tractor. A Zetter 25K. Nice looking old tractor. Somebody really took some time and rebuilt it. An IMT 539 Deluxe. Nice looking little tractor too. And here's a 558 by IMT. Very, very nice. Okay. Well, we've kind of made it around the outside. Let's see what they got on the inside. Here, a few combines. A Dutsfar M66. Nice looking old combine. A Vistula. Not familiar with them, but still a nice looking old combine. Looks like it's been well restored. Claus 85. Well, that's just a hair bit smaller than the 105 that we have. And like I said, I cleaned it up as best as I could. I didn't have any spare paint to paint it. The engine's still pretty rough, but this is our old Dominator. Let's see here. Massey 240 with front wheel assist. Very nice. Another 240 Silver Edition with two-wheel drive. A Massey Ferguson 253. It's a very nice looking little old tractor. A 140. Of course, you know our 3120. And then a 185 that has been converted into a sprayer. Very nice. Well, that kind of completes all of the antique stuff. I don't see anybody really here yet, but I'm sure they'll show up here after a bit. I'm sure they'll start funneling in. But in the meantime, while this is going on, we have got some work to do at home. And of course, we've got the Fent at home, but man, some nice looking equipment here. I let the judges for the competition know that all of my tractors, well, except for my Massey, is for sale. Boy, wouldn't it be nice to have some of this newer equipment? I'll tell you. Whew, it would be nice. But anyway, I'm going to head back over there, and I'll see you guys here after a little bit when I get back to the house. All right, everybody. I am back over at the farm. Took a few minutes, but I just cut across the fields here. Well, let's hop in our Fent. And I've already got it preloaded up. I've got some grass seed in here. And let's go get to planting some grass on the other side here. Now, if I was doing any other crop, I would go ahead and work the ground a little bit more, but I'm only doing just this, into grass, so I'm not too excited about it. I did, however, see some cars starting to show up as I left, so that tells me right there that people are going to start coming, looking at things. Well, that's what we want. We want people to come look and see all our hard work and the hard work that other people have done. But we're going to go ahead and get our planter ready. And let's fire up and let's get to planting this grass. I want to make sure that every little corner of this grass is completely covered. That way we have an excellent stand. Back here, there we go. Want to make sure we get good coverage across here. But yeah, I'm excited to see the results and, well, frankly, to see what happens over there. I'll be curious. Now, the possibility is that some of our stuff could sell. It just doesn't mean it is going to sell. It would be nice because we kind of, I hate to say it, we kind of need the money in order to fund our potato project next month when we start harvesting our potatoes. So it would be nice if quite a bit of our stuff did sell. So we'll see. We'll see. It's just a waiting game now. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get all this planted up, and I will see you here in just a little bit. All right, there we are, the last little bit. And we have successfully planted our grass field. Took a little longer than I expected, but not bad. You know, it's a lot larger area to work over now than it used to be. So, I guess I shouldn't be surprised by it. Okay. Now let's see if we can get across here without getting hit. It's kind of quiet on our road at the moment. I'll take it. Anyway, while I was planting that, I thought of a great thing for us to do, and I think we're going to go ahead and do it. Hey there, Twister. We'll come back here, and since we got all this planted, we are going to... Well, we'll close that gate here in a little bit. We're going to go ahead and plant... Uh-oh. Oh, I haven't used this gate, so the bushes have grown back up into the gate. Well, shoot. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, got those cut out of there. Nope, only got one gate open. I guess I better open both of them. There we go. Anyway, what we're going to do out here is we are going to plant a cover crop. Just something that will provide a little bit of nutrients and there we go. Come on, close up gate. There we go. Just provide some nutrients out here and preserve the soil. So that's what we're going to do next, is we're going to plant this cover crop real quick. And we'll see how that looks. Let's see if we back up right here. We just start right here, I think. There we go. Just some oilseed radish. The main thing it'll do is preserve the ground and add some nutrients for our next crop. I think that'll benefit us more than anything. So that's what I'm going to do here real quick. I'll go ahead and get this planted, and I'm going to go ahead and plant the one across the road over there. The two fields we do not have anything in. So I'll get those done, and I'll see you guys when I get them done. Alright everybody, finishing up the last little piece from the corner here, and we have got it all planted up to our wonderful oilseed radish. So, that being done, we're going to pull out of here and get this gate closed up. I'm not sure what I'm going to actually plant over here, but at least this will give the ground some protection in the future. Now, quite a bit of time's gone by. It's afternoon. But let's go see how things are going over at the antique show. I did get a message while I was planting that there was a couple of people interested in some of my equipment, which I'm not going to lie, that's kind of exciting to me. Watch out, Twister. Don't get in the way of this thing. I don't want it to run you over. So we'll see what that's all about here in just a few moments. At the moment, we just need to get this back into its little hidey hole, where it normally stays. We'll be needing it again here in a couple months, but for right now, we don't have anything else left to do with it. And as far as this tractor is concerned, I believe we can go ahead and just park it away. I really don't have anything else to do with it at the moment. There we go. And we'll see if we can get a ride back up there or we'll just walk across. Either way, doesn't matter. But I think I'll stop in and grab a bite of lunch on my way over there. So I'll see you back up at the tractor show. All right, everybody. We are back over at the tractor show. I guess lunch was a pretty good success here for everybody. We ate at home and then walked over here, and yeah, there's quite a bit that has happened. I guess a lot of people came out over their lunch hour and looked at things. I have had an offer on the Old Claws Combine, which, being the condition of it, I might just accept. The older Iker tractor has had a very generous and nice offer on it. Our old Ford pickup as well. And, yeah, all of our Ford tractors have had an offer on it. So, it's kind of the outcome that I was looking for. If we could get rid of this Iker too, even though I really like it. If we could get rid of it too, we really have accomplished what we wanted to do. One of those offers was a trade deal, and I am not too sure about it. I'm going to discuss it a little bit more closely with the individual here after a while, but yeah, I think we had a pretty successful day here. But they've got a little bit longer till it's over, and we'll come see what's left and what needs to be done at that time. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys here in just a little bit. All right, everybody. Well, we came back here and they've got everything cleaned up. All the stuff is gone that was here, and well, we accomplished what we needed to. We sold everything, but what you see left, it's now all ours. We did manage to sell off all of our stuff except the Massey, of course, and we ended up with this old Unimog, which is a nice looking old thing. We've had one before. I don't mind it. I think it'll be just fine. And then over here, we ended up with this Agristar. We had to do a little bit of swapping and trading, but basically, the gentleman traded all of the Fords for this one newer Agristar. So I'm not going to complain. I think it's a nice little tractor. I'm going to see about getting it fitted for a front loader, though, in the near future. And then this Dutz DX140. We're going to run it up to the shop and have them go through it. And we're going to have them remove the light bar up there on top because I'm not a big fan of it. But we're going to have them go through everything. But, yeah, that's what we ended up with it all. And we ended up at $23,000, so I can't complain. Anyway, let's hop into the Massey here. And we'll get it back to the farm. And we're just going to get all this stuff back to the farm and get everything put away. I'll just kind of jump cut in between. Uh-oh. Must have quite the traffic jam here. Well, anyway, while this traffic jam clears up, I'll see you back at the farm. All right, everybody. Well, made it back over here, and I'm getting the little Dutz far, and yeah, it's only got 23.7 hours on it, so it's darn near brand new, I'd say. But so far, it seems to be a pretty nice little tractor. I have had the opportunity. I went ahead and drove the 140 over, and they had it in the shop and took that bar off of there. So it's not on there anymore, and we can concentrate strictly on just getting it picked up and brought back to the house. Kind of like this little tractor, you know. It's not too bad. Not too bad of a little tractor at all. I was not expecting to get this one. A guy offered it, you know, he wanted to trade for it, and I thought, well, you know, this is a bigger engine and a newer tractor than any of the others that we have, and it probably would work really well for haying. So I went ahead and traded him for it. Now, I did have a couple of really nice offers on my old Massey, but I was just too attached to it, you know? I just couldn't let it go. What's interesting is they did sell the Landini, and they sold the, let's see, they sold the Landini, they sold the New Holland. I think that's it. Those two tractors, which I thought was pretty cool, you know, that they sold them. Can I fit up here? Oop, maybe I better look. Oh, yeah. I got a tractor that fits in here again. Well, that'll work out just fine. All right. Well, back over we go again across the field. Man, I'm getting kind of sick of this, but, well, it's kind of what you got to do, you know. Everything has sold extremely well. Everything we bought seems to be doing well. Doesn't have any issues as far as the mechanic can tell. I feel sorry for whoever got the old combine. If they ever get it fixed up, I mean, good luck to them, you know. It's one of those things that, well, it was in pretty rough shape. It wasn't in the best condition here, but it is what it is. Okay. Whew. Man, running across here. Something else. Cross at the crosswalk. Excuse me, folks. Sorry. I'm just trying to get all this stuff home and get it put away. Yeah, here's the two that didn't sell, but they are nice looking tractors, so. But, yep, little out of my price range. I was surprised to get this old tractor. You know, it's a pretty nice old tractor. I figured for sure there wasn't no way anybody'd want to trade for this, but yeah, it was amazing. They wanted to, so I wasn't going to argue. I figure we could put it to some kind of use somewhere on the farm. If nothing else, we'll have a tractor for the next time one of these events comes around that we can bring over. But yeah, it's got some hours on it though, and you can tell before it was restored it was used pretty heavily. But not really that bad. Not that bad at all. Well, anyway, we'll get this home and we'll get the little Mercedes Unimog home. And I think that's going to be it for about today. Might rearrange the yard a little bit. I might put that Unimog up front, because I imagine if I go somewhere I'll drive it now that I don't have my other one. But yeah, it'll be all right in the long run. Not a bad tractor. I expected it to be quite a bit noisier than it is, but it's actually a pretty quiet little tractor. And it must be one of the very first iterations of this CVT transmission, because it never shifts gears. It's pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. But I think we'll park it over here next to our Massey. That ought to be a good place for it. In fact, I think the Massey and this are relatively comparable as far as power. I think this has just a hair bit more power. I guess we'll find out here in the near future. Well, I'll get over there, get the Unimog, get it back to the house. Hey guys, thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today. And until next time, see you soon.